So let's have a look at this question on the left side of the screen. There are five major stock baskets that investors use for their investment trading purposes. These stock baskets invest in different companies and give the shareholder a good return on their investment. During a week between day 1 to day 3 of the week, three such investors, Shaurya, Pallav, and Shubhati, decided to make use of these buckets to earn themselves a good amount of money. Buying of the baskets takes place only at the start of the session at 9:15 a.m. and can only be sold at the end of the session on the same day at 3:30 p.m. So that means you are buying the same day and selling on the same day. Also, the opening price on the day of a stock is the same as the closing price of that stock on the previous day. The following are the stock buckets. Reliance stock bucket. The stocks in the basket are Reliance and Coal India. Adani stock basket has Adani and Coal India. Tata stock basket has Tata Steel and Coal India. The mixed stock basket is Reliance, Adani, Tata Steel and Coal India. And Invesco has Reliance, Adani and Tata Steel, no Coal India in it. So we have got these five baskets with these compositions. And then they tell us that the value of Coal India on the opening of day 1 is 500. So that's what we have put here. And Reliance is 60% of that of Coal India. So Reliance is 300, that means. Adani and Tata Steel are 2/3 and 1/3 of that of Reliance in no particular order. This means Adani can be 200 and Tata Steel can be 100, or Adani can be 100 and Tata Steel can be 200. Why I have only put one of these tables here, that will be evident to you as we go ahead. Closing price of all the stocks on the first 2 days is an integer. So please understand, while I've made this table as one of the cases, I mean, we know these two as fixed prices, and Adani and Tata Steel share the 200, 100 rupee in some order. It could be Adani 200 or Adani 100, with Tata Steel 100 and 200 respectively. So we don't know that. So this table is built with 200 for Adani and 100 for Tata Steel, and we'll see the reason why I've done that there as we move ahead into the question. And Coal India showed a 4% growth on the first day and 5% on the second day. So that means Coal India's closing price on the first day will be 4% higher. This will be its opening price on the second day, because the opening price on a day is the same as the closing price of the previous day. And this is a 5% increase, 1 by 20, 26, that's a 26 entries. So 546 will be the day 2 close for Coal India. Reliance Enterprise showed a 5% growth on the first day and 20% on the second day. So Reliance Enterprises went to 315 from 300 and went to 378 from 315. How we got day 3, we'll see that a little bit later. Adani showed 10% growth on all 3 days. So if I've taken Adani as 200, then this will be 220, then 242, and then 266.2. So this is done. While Tata Steel showed 20% growth on the first day and a dip of 5% on the second day. So if you look at Tata Steel, 100 to 120, and a dip of 5% on the second day, 114. Because of data released by RBI, the stock market went up by 10% on the third day, and this growth was uniform across all shares. So in this scenario, 546 will become 600.6 because there's a 10% growth on the third day, and that's true for everybody. So 378 will become 415.8, 242 will become 266.2, 114 will become 125.4. So this is the basic structure of the information. And you have to understand, as I mentioned, there's an alternate possibility of Adani starting with 100 and Tata Steel at 200 and grows by 10%. So grows by 10% will give me 121 here, and grows by 10% will give me 133.1 here. While this grows by 20%, so it becomes 240, and then reduces by 5%, so it becomes 228. And then on the last day, of course, everything is growing by 10%. So 228 will become 250.8. So these are the numbers that you get in the alternate scenario of Adani being 100 and Tata Steel being 200. This clue here tells us that 100 rupee share and 200 rupee share is shared between Adani and Tata Steel in no particular order. So we have to consider both the orders at this stage of the problem. The Adani is 100, Tata Steel is 200, or Adani is 200 and Tata Steel is 100. Right? Each of the three traders bought and sold baskets on each of the 3 days during the week. The amount received at the end of the day for each person is below. So what this means is on day one, Shaurya received 1575. So we now have to start looking at the permutation combinations. Under what situation, under what circumstance will Shaurya receive 1575? So if we consider what we can do is, we have 5 stock baskets. The Reliance basket, which is Coal India plus Reliance Enterprises. So its opening price on day one is 800. And its closing price on day one is 835. Likewise, the Adani basket, which is Coal India plus Adani, its opening price is 700. And its closing price is 740, 520 plus 220, 740. So we can actually make out these numbers. If I look at Tata basket is Tata Steel plus Coal India, according to this. So its opening price in this scenario, in the 100 for Tata Steel and 200 for Adani, in this scenario, its opening price is 600. And its closing price is 640. The alternate scenario would be where the opening price for the Tata basket is 700 and the closing price is 760. Tata basket is Tata Steel and Coal India. So 700 to 760. This is the alternate I have. Right. Next is the mixed basket. If I look at the mixed basket, is all 4. So in both scenarios, it's 1100, 500, 300, 200 and 100, or 100 and 200. 1100 is the purchase price. The selling price of it in the first scenario, in the hard and fast, in the scenario where Adani Enterprise is 200 to start with. In that scenario, 520 plus 315, 835, 1055, 1175. That's its closing price is 1175. In the other scenario, the opening price will be 1100, but the closing price will be 520 plus 315 plus 110. So 630 plus 315, 945 plus 240. That's going to be 1185 in the second scenario. And likewise, the Invesco basket, which does not have any Coal India, so it's just these 3. So its opening price is 600. The closing price in the table that we have built here is 315 plus 220 plus 120. That's 655. In the other scenario, the closing price of the Invesco basket would be 315 plus 110, 445, 425 plus 240. That's going to be 665 in the other scenario. Now, this I need to rationalize with Shaurya getting 1575 on the first day. If I look at the black picture here, 1575 can be created through the pair of Reliance and Adani. But if I look at Pallav's 1830, if I see these numbers, 1830 is only possible in this case, mixed basket plus Invesco basket, 1175 plus 655. In this blue case, 1830 is not possible under, you can mix anything. 1185 with 665 does not give you 1830. So if you take this case, that means Adani was 100 to start with and Tata was 200 to start with. In that case, you can see that this number of 1830 for Pallav or for Shubhati on day one does not come out at all. You can use any combination. 665 plus 1185, 1185 plus 760, 1185 plus 740, 1185 plus 835. It does not match at all. So what you realize at this point is that Adani Enterprises' original price must be 200 on day one, and Tata Steel's price must be 100, and we can actually remove all the markings we have done. We can just remove all that and just move ahead with a single table in this scenario. And then obviously the day one closing price of each basket will also be the day two opening price. So day two closing for Reliance basket will come from here. If you look at the day two for the Reliance basket, day two closing for the Reliance basket will be the sum of these two. So 924 will be the Reliance basket. Adani basket will be the sum of day two close will be the sum of this plus this. So 788 is that value. The Tata basket 114 plus 546. So 660 is the value for the Tata basket. The mixed basket, the sum of all this 500, 800, 1000, 1100, 1156, 1234, 1280. So day two closing is 1280. And likewise for Invesco basket, the sum of these three 600, 656, and 78, 734. So day two closing will be 734 for the Invesco basket, right? So likewise, you can also do the day three closing. Just check this. Reliance basket, sum of these two, 1016.4. Adani basket, sum of these two, 866.8. The Tata basket, sum of these two, 726. The mixed basket, sum of all these four. So 600 plus 400, 1000, 1200, 1300, 1391, 1406, 147.4, 147.6, and 1408. That's the value here. And the Invesco basket is the sum of these three. So 400, 600, 700, 791, 806, 807.4. So these numbers are confirmed. And that's what we get here. Okay, these are the prices, opening and closing price. So next thing we have to do is we have to rationalize where this 1575 or these 1830 will come in. So based on that, we can actually make this that Shaurya's day one 1575 is a mix of the Adani basket, what he receives on day one, 1575. He gets by selling the Adani basket and the Reliance basket. So that's why I've written AB plus RBI. Likewise, this 1830 can only happen with mixed and Invesco. So this is both MB plus IB. When I go to day two, the amount received on day two by Shaurya is 1448. So you look at the combination of these baskets and which baskets will add up to 1448. So you can see that it's a Adani basket and the Tata basket. So that's why this is the what Shaurya traded on that day to get to 1448. Likewise, 1394 is TB plus IB. 2068 is Adani basket plus mixed basket. So this completes this table, and then likewise on day three, 2134. Now you have to come from here. 2134 is Tata basket plus mixed basket. That's why this is what we have written here. 2274.8. 2274.8 is this, the mixed basket plus the Adani basket. So the Adani basket plus the mixed basket, this is the value there. And 1883.2 will come from the Reliance basket plus the Adani basket, the sum of these two. So this completes the table, and then after that, the questions can just be read off from the table. How many different types of baskets were traded on the first day? That's the first question. Let's have a look at the questions. How many different types of baskets were traded on the first day? So on the first day, you have AB, RB, MB, and IB. So 4 different kinds of baskets. How many mixed baskets were traded over the 3 days? We're looking for MB here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the correct answer to this question is 5. What is the difference between the number of Reliance baskets traded and the number of Adani baskets traded over the 3 days? So Reliance baskets traded 1, 2. Only here. 1. Not here. 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 And the second instance of RB. So the number of Reliance basket traded is 2. And when you talk about Adani basket trading, it's 1 here on the first day. On the second day, it's 2 more. So that's 3. And the third day, it's again 2 more. So Adani basket, there are a total of 5. So the question is asking the difference between this 5 and this 2. And that's why the correct answer is 3 here. The next question is easy. What is the basket combination traded by Pallav on the third day? Pallav on the third day is Adani basket plus mixed basket. So option A is the right answer. And which basket had the maximum participation? So if you look at this, we've already seen that the Adani basket was at 5. And we already also seen in this question that the Reliance basket is 2. So if I look at the mixed basket, the number of users of mixed basket or number of instances of users of mixed basket, 2 on the first day, 3, the 1 on the second day, that makes it 3, and 4 and 5. So that's why this is also 5. And maximum participation, if you check AB, RB, IB, TB, none of them has a participation of 5, apart from Adani basket and mixed basket. So which basket had the maximum participation is both Adani and mixed. And hence option D is the right answer, both A and C. That's the end of this problem.